Low sodium cooking does not need to be bland. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my slow cooker and I'm going to make a lemon chicken with, this is lavender, this is fresh, it's almost December and I'm still cutting my spices out of my garden. This is sage and thyme and rosemary, fresh from my garden. And basically, I'm just going to put the spices, some of them in the cavity of the chicken along with the lemon, and I'm going to slow roast them in the slow cooker. So I'll bring you back when that's all put together and show you what I've done. I have found that one of my best things to do to make good food even tastier and not use salt, because we now are on a restricted sodium diet, is to use fresh herbs, things like lemon. Lemon is the absolute best for adding a lot of zing and flavor to foods without adding the salt. So for this particular chicken, I'm just going to stuff, this is fresh lemon, oh, it smells wonderful, and I'm just going to stuff the cavity with some fresh lemon, and then I'm going to save some of this lemon, and I've included the rind on it. This is a little bit of lavender from my garden, and I'm just going to break that off the stem. Some of it goes in the cavity. You'll often hear when you cook with these particular set of spices that the dish is called, or the spices are called Provençal. It's from a region of France. Again, fresh sage. I'm usually picking fresh sage in the garden up until, even with snow on it, up until usually after Christmas. And that's some thyme, and I'm just going to take some of that thyme right off the stems. I have some of this already dried, but I like to save my dried stock for the dead of winter when we don't have the fresh. The fresh are always so nice. And just going to rub that. It's going to release all of its fragrance, and that's just going to go around the chicken and also in the bottom of the pot. And again, remember when you're cooking with chicken that you're going to wash your hands thoroughly before touching anything before and after. So that's going to go into the slow cooker over there, and when it's almost ready, I'll come back and show you. There's the chicken in the slow cooker, and I'm not adding any moisture, water, and probably about 2 hours before it's ready, I'm going to add some carrots and some potatoes, but for right now it'll just cook with the lid on it, and I have it on high. It's about 4.5 hours later, and I do believe this is done, so I'm just going to take the lid off of it. And you can see that when you go to touch it, the meat is going to fall right off the bone. And about 2 hours ago I put in some carrots from my garden and the potatoes, and I don't know, I'm going to move this a little closer so you can see I didn't add any water, and you can see that there's plenty of moisture in there. So that's it. It'll be done. I might stick it under the broiler for a few minutes just to make it a little bit brown, but otherwise it's done, and it smells amazing. And not a drop of salt. So there you go. A crock-pot cooked chicken with lemon and herbes de Provence. Cooked the potatoes in there and the carrots, and we're eating the rainbow. So we've got orange, we've got red with the beets, and beet tops, which are the green. That is a good meal.